all right? And this all comes back to energy density. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Zach Casey. Today I'm going to be talking about energy density and how you can gain more weight with eating lots of food but not getting full, or you can lose weight by eating more. Okay, let me get into this a little more. So let me talk about energy density and what is energy density. So energy density is pretty much the amount of calories or energy in a specific amount of food. Think of density as the amount of stuff you can get into a certain amount of space. And the more stuff you can fit into there, the more dense something is. If something has a lot of air or space inside of it, then it's not very dense. On the other hand, if it has a lot of stuff in it, in this case calories or energy, then it is very dense. All right, so if we're talking about weight loss, guys, we want to feel full on less calories. All right, we want to be able to eat more, possibly, but not have as much actual energy going into our body, because then we're going to be storing fat. If we're trying to gain weight, all right, then we actually want to eat a lot of food but not ever get full, all right? And this all comes back to energy density. And what I was saying before is a high energy density is pretty much a lot of calories in a little amount of food, and a low energy density is a low amount of calories with a lot of food. So let me give you an example. Take a grape versus a raisin. A raisin is a dehydrated grape. In some cases, it's fortified with sugar and has some alterations to it. But if you just take organic raisin, it's just a dried out grape. All right. Now, a grape has a lot of fluid to it, most of which is sugar and water, but it has a lot of space here. But the energy density of the grape is not very high, and a grape only has about 82 calories, a standard unit of grape, versus a raisin can have up to 450 calories just in one raisin. All right, so that just goes to show you that energy density can be super important if we're trying to inhibit or if we're trying to manipulate calories for weight loss or weight gain. So what pretty much determines what factors determine energy density? And here I'm going to go into three of the main determinants. The first being water. All right, so the amount of water volume in a given substance is going to decrease the density of that food. For example, fruits and vegetables have very low energy density. They don't have a lot of calories. There's a ton of space and stuff there, right? If you eat a whole salad, you can be so full because you just ate a ton of food, but there's not a lot of caloric content in it. Versus something with no water in it, it's not going to have as much energy density. Number two, we've got fiber. All right, guys, fiber, it's the cellulose, the wall of a cell inside of plants. It has a ton of health benefits, but it's bad if you're trying to gain weight, guys, because it's going to make you feel full and it's going to expand. It has low energy density. So if you're trying to lose weight, guys, we want to increase water in the foods or the food content containing water, and we want to increase fiber. The last determinant is form. All right, so have you ever seen people like blend up a huge smoothie and they just keep throwing stuff in there, like the Mary Poppins video of her pulling stuff out of a purse, and that smoothie just keeps shrinking down and down and down despite all the stuff that's being thrown in there. All right, that food has a ton of energy density because you're pretty much taking the food that has a given area and you're shrinking it down into the most efficient surface area to volume ratio. All right, so if you're trying to gain weight, let's crank out those smoothies and those shakes. Let's throw tons of stuff in there. You're going to have a ton of food in a little amount of space. You can get it down easier. If you're trying to lose weight, guys, you should probably stay away from these types of foods. Foods like raisins, shakes, stuff that doesn't have a ton of energy density but has a ton of calories in it. All right, guys, I hope you liked that video. I hope this helps you get closer to your fat loss or weight gain goals. If you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe and leave a comment down below, and check out my social links. I'm at Zach Casey Fitness and at Inertia Supply. See you guys.